Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds. Welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and Cultist Simulator, Lantern Aspirant, Sheev Palpatine style. Yes, okay, so just to let you know, we are zeroing in on endgame here. We've already got one of the major pieces we need, since we need 36 Lantern total. We have 12 from Lantern here. We can summon Teresa at any time to give us another 12, but we still need another 12, and we don't quite have that yet. So we can either A, try to get some 10 lore in there to help us out, or B, find another way entirely, which may come out of nowhere. But in the meantime, we've got a notoriety up and running. We have, however, no sign of it's going to become an issue quite yet, but I am thinking I may want to be proactive about this, especially if I'm planning on tackling Snow's Keeper for the books that it contains. Now, I'm going to need this Made in the Mirror to do so with her Winter 10, and I need 10 either of Forge or... Wait a second here. Sorry. 10 of... Sorry, Lantern or Moth. And ironically, I think we got that, but that's dangerous because it's the worms of the world, and we could lose somebody. And I'm okay with that, really. Yeah, we're Sith here. Evil are disposable. So, what we're probably going to do is hit Snow's Keeper. We'll grab the Maid out of the Mirror out of Sulachana's chat room. Put her here to give us a 10 that. Grab, let's see, Clifton, our level 10 seer. Put in some funds and send them along their merry way. Alright, have fun, kids. We'll brave the mountains, snows to reach the temple. If the dead rise against us, we'll suppress them. If there's malignancy here that we suppress, or we will return home with us. Okay, so a 90% chance of burning the worms and coming home and eating somebody. Now, while that's going on, we have to... Opportunity to know the Sulachana, we're going to try to use Clobette to lose that notoriety and keep this change in address in place just in case. Simultaneously, we're going to need to start putting together that Forgotten Chronicle once we have Deep Mandark, although out and running. Okay, so let's go. We're going to keep trying to work towards the level 14 lore that will get us the 5-part ritual that will make this incredibly easy to ascend. However, if we're really lucky, we can in fact get it done with our current rituals. There's a quick way to do so if you get really lucky. Maybe and then get to the end faster than you think. But meanwhile, all right. So what we have now is our treatise for Poppy. Now we've got to dive back into work as that took up most of our weekend, and do the mind-numbing labor of being the assistant to the senator of Naboo. All right. Meanwhile, Sulachana was disappointed in us, as she usually is, but we'll put Clobette in. See, in fact, if she can grab... let's put this down here. So we'll snap back there when it's done. That notoriety. If not, we'll start smoking. Smoking if we got him, obviously. Now, fast forward. I think we're going to be okay if we do it this way. But here we go. Exhibition continues. As funder follower, what we're going to do is we're going to add a pawn. And yeah, let's actually add this one. All right. The pawn's only there because in case something goes wrong, now we have a 1 in 3 chance of being somebody I don't really care about. I mean, it's not like Sheev really cares about any of his people, but some people are more useful than the others and are disposed of later. Speaking of which, the time of this recording, the head of Wagner has been assassinated, and the number 2 have been assassinated by Putin, and they're currently having a night of long knives all over the Wagner bases, and I'm like... Popcorn, please. Popcorn. This is why you don't want to be kids evil. I mean, you don't want to be evil kids. You're going to get betrayed and murdered by the bigger fish. All right, so let's see. I want to put the 6s together. We're going to need an erudition, and that's actually going to give us enough time. So we do have the ability to do that, and we can use the sanctuary in our candlelit Mithrium to do the glimmering aspect of it. Or the imagination, or whatever you want to call it. That particular test. All right, so... Call the Madrid going to be unbalanced. She's home in the cold. You know what? You go too. All right. Just bye. All right. You know, pack a nice coat. It's kind of cold out here. All right. And boom, she's grabbed that, and we should be okay. Speaking of which, oh, we're going to need to... Well, I should probably take advantage of the time now in order to be able to do the stag door. While we've still got some ability to do that. pop this out. We'll do the last lantern. Use level 6 lore here. We use the last of our brain power to create a lantern treatise. You know, save up those late nights trying to translate deep Sith. And we'll see how this goes. Also, restlessness coming up. Alright, so use the erudition here. Use the challenge analysis. She got rid of that. That's a good girl. And yeah. Meanwhile, should we... No. Let's not look for do anything that's going to cause us to have... Alright, expedition continues. Send another follower. Excellent. You go ahead. All my pawns are in play now. In fact, I'll use that restlessness to bring my hanger-on up to up another pawn. So, you know, we can have an actual party. Okay, the dead circle around us like vision and afraid dreams. The very air around us is chill with winter shadow. They must recognize that. Okay, death goddess, do your thing. Leo's a believer, but he's too precious to sacrifice. No. Yeah, you go. More minions. Alright. Ah, another 8-pointer. Good. We'll use that one to combine over there. Yeah, we're slowly but surely making our way to the top. Although, like I said, we might get lucky at one point and to be able to get that done. Okay, and meanwhile, back to weekend's over, back to work. Get that knocked out. Okay, and yeah. Got an illness we're going to have to deal with, but we're just going to use money for that. We've got plenty of healthcare. Being as we're the upper class. Yes, we're definitely the villains. We're definitely the bad guys. We're throwing away, like, entire households worth of money just at our private desire to become a Force Ghost, apparently. The closest an analog you're going to get to being ascending to Lantern Hood. But we're just saying that he's becoming a Sith. These good... Like I said, when this ends, he kills Plagueis and becomes the Dark Lord of the Sith. Meanwhile, Mountain of Glory... Restlessness, and the hanger-on. Go for it. I need more minions. The power of cosmic angst, you are... Well, healed is definitely not the right word. Alright, so, got our number 2, and you'll be going next. Yep, the wary dead do back away from our death goddess, which is good. You, get in there. Oh, logistical difficulties. I can't send in person. I gotta send money. Ugh. These things are always so expensive. Alright, so, health back. Good. Now, we can probably dive right back in. Gonna keep running out the door until we get where we want to be. It's one way of doing it. Sheer determination. But bash your head against the wall. Alright, so, knife floor, level 2 will do, and one reason. Boom, make a small article about it. Okay, and, yep, we're going to have like 3 level 8s pretty shortly. Okay. Ah, well, Sun and Rags leads Lantern Light. Almost soon to end the course here. Excellent, excellent. Please do that. Counting on you, a Pope. You do your job. Alright, so, boom, there we go. That's going to give us a level 8, and we're going to go right back in, grab level 8, together. We'll do it again. Oh, we need an erudition, but guess what? All I have to do is redeem with this one, or sorry, with this one that I just did the count here, and he'll give us an erudition as well as an iron spintra. That's one of the ways you can make this work together with a nice synergy. Speaking of which, another 8-pointer. We might actually get up there. In that case, we're going to have to change our sanctuary. I'll probably do that to get rid of the notoriety we're going to pick up on this particular run. Anyways, what do we got coming up? More sickness, of course. And sickness and health, but it seems to be mostly sickness. Oh, wait, I didn't marry this. Sometimes it feels like you married the job, but no, it's not really what you did. Alright, so, there's that. You, weekend's over, get back to work. Back to work, Johnson. Stop dreaming of ancient secrets and powerful beings. You'll never be the Emperor. I'll show you all. Alright, so, treasures lie before us. Now, quick thing we need to do is we do this in 10 seconds. Is we grab him, do this, and we pop that out for the erudition. Simultaneously, since we're going to be engaging in creating mystique with this, which is obviously going to be an issue, we're going to have to switch over to the, where are you? Iron Spit Drop. We're going to have to switch over to the smoke defense to get rid of it, rather than trying to use Little Miss Clavette to try to keep our discretions. But that'll also mean that we get to, of course, fix that mirror and dive into the higher realms. Alright. Challenge knowledge, the erudition we just generated by releasing the treatises into the world somehow. Alright. We have another one here. Now, I could have saved that for something else, but again, what we're trying to do is generate the mystique. Since if I'm really desperate, I can just combine them together and make a lesson learned and keep it around longer. But one of the big things is that we're going to have a lot of spintras. Alright. Okie dokie. Next up, yep, of course it would be. Alright, so, the biggest problem we have now is, let's see, mystique. Let's hold off a moment, since we're going to have to get the notoriety, rid of the notoriety through change of address once this is over. The altar's garment. The interior of the temple throbs with luminescent fungi. We must peel them from our altar with our gloved hands before we can loot the places. Cold as rain-chilled flesh, our gloves are now stained with light. Our breath's mistness in the air. Well, that just sounds interesting. Keep going. Alright. So, there's the glimmering. Alright. So, the Ignetic Sculpture would allow us to learn Vac if we didn't already have it, which means basically it's just something to sell at this point. Right. Yeah, it's not even that auctionable. Alright, but Where's the Sky Gone is actually quite important. And it is in Vac, a language that we already have. Number 2, Queen of the Conspirators of the Lower Skies is also important for other reasons. The Halopotheos is the 8-point ring crown of a savage mother stained with essence from scraps of hair and blessed with flecks of skin. Ew. But it's an 8-point tool. Various silver, which is a 12-point edge. Ooh, Lionsmith turned his kernel. He crushes on sword in his fist. Each tiniest fragment still thrills the rage. So a 12-point tool for that. Wow. Okay, well that's cool. Now we know where the bloody stuff is there. But what we're going to do, where is it? Is to get rid of this notoriety by... we can't do that. We can do that. We've got it glimmering right here. We're going to change address. Nope, not this one. Right there. No, that's not what we want. Change of premise. Right. There we go. Kindle it. That will take care of that notoriety and make it possible to do the get up the higher levels combinations for these particular things. Now, meanwhile, while that's going on, Belicia is going to go take our broken mirror and fix it. Meanwhile, we're going to need that for the healing the sickness card, unfortunately. And we don't have anything else we can do at the time, so we might as well just throw in the job. Work the weekend. Damn it. Nope, we need that for the sickness, so we're going to leave it open for now. But yes, once that's completed, he's going to grab a whole bunch of mystique and then peace out. Intuition, but normally we'd be using the Sanctuary, but now we can actually just use that glimmering we generated. So we're good there. Alright, sickness is up and running, but we've got healthcare. There you go. He's going to grab the mystique, because we've already taken care of the notoriety, and a fascination trap is next, so we're not really having much of an issue here. Okay, so. Alright, so, yeah, there we go. We're going to have another level 10. We're going to combine the 2 level 10s with our new bookstore, headquarters, that will take care of 2 of the issues that we need to take care of. Meanwhile, boom, because it has the library aspect, which means it takes care of two different challenges, which is wonderful. Okay, repairing the mirror, going to cost you a spintra. Go ahead and take it. All right, so while that's going on, let's see here. That will be, we'll use that in a moment, and we'll combine these. Yep, we'll need to get a glimmering next. Now when that is done, aha, good. Yeah, the good count was ready to give us another job, which is cool. Oops, job's over. Grab it, throw yourself back in to do your work because you have no other life whatsoever. Continue. Yes, Sheev's just mostly work at this point. Work in the cult, work in the Republic. There's this wonderful line in Alan Moore's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen where the main bad guy is not sure if he's a government employee that pretends to be a crime lord, or is he a crime lord pretending to be a government employee. And he says he doesn't really think it makes any difference anymore. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to grab that. Pop in, see what we can get. Meanwhile. Okay, and we've got... Oh, the chilly atmosphere is going to be a problem if we let it become a problem. Alright, so we have then resolved ambiguity, which is another level 10 one. We commit that to be level 12. However, we're going to do this. We don't have time. I need a vitality to do that. So, yeah. They'll become dread. We'll have a dread trap coming up about the same time. So, of course, we do. I guess we'll just drink our way out of that one again. Or we can just consume it. No, we won't have time to consume it, unfortunately. Meanwhile, I guess we just keep going with this. We can get to 12 pretty easily at this point. 14 is going to be a little rough for secret histories. Alright, cool. There's the dread trap that's going to mess with us. Okay, you do that. Huh. Alright, so... Work the Glover place again. Plenty of money to go around. You know, those poor people don't need it. We need it. Okay, well, this is going to be a short episode, I think, because I think if I can get that Splendor to cycle around over and over again, because it's a 15-point influence that combines with 10 lore and 12 for Teresa, we can pull this off if I can summon Teresa next. We're going to see if we can get Sulachana to keep this going for us. But Peacock Door. Last night I satisfied the Peacock's Door, again the innuendo, and my action drew the attention of a certain hour voyeurism. In the golden places of the mansis beyond I heard the flower maker's promise. Yep, that's the Master of the Grail. And his promise is this: he cannot harm me, he cannot find me, but only if I come to him will he satisfy my desires. I satisfy the Peacock Door. In his earnest as promise, my eyes have been opened, and this morning I see glory. Yeah, no. We've already come to the conclusion that the ultimate act of being part of the Grail is to, as you say, be consumed. We did an entire DLC run about that. But right now, what we need is to make sure we can keep that at level 15 while... This is going to take a while to do. Meanwhile, we'll still be continuing to combine the lore just in case we mess this up. And we're not going to be able to access the Peacock's Door again while we're doing so because we need to get this verb in order to repair it. So long as we can keep that going until we get that, or... That's not going to work either. Way to the Stag Door. Okay. Just because we've got nothing else to do for that verb to do. There's the dread that just popped. Yeah, we should have gotten a happy thought thing going there instead. But you know what? I can live with this. Level 12 it is. Okay. So we're going to keep it Sulachana, keeping that ray of light warm with us. Alright, just think about this, is that now our character knows what a goddess's O-face looks like. Alright, so Sulachana, do it again, and again, and again, and again. Alright. Okay. Back down here, a level 6 one. Yeah, it's not likely we'll run all the way back up to the 6s, but you never know. Again, always attack this at multiple lit ways. Now that we've got that going, we should probably have a night in the town. There you go. Alright, now, one of the big advantages of Teresa is that it does not, in fact, take much for her to get her attention, and she always wants to talk. Alright, where are you? Enid? Let's go. Summon her. And that should be that. I hope. Knowledge library. There you go. Like I said, it's probably not going to be necessary the way we're going. Once I get Teresa summoned, we should be able to go into endgame. Okay, so yeah, we got drunk and we're doing fine. We'll hold off on diving into the Amansis until we're sure one way or the other if we're going to pull this off. Okay. Man. Oh, wait. I completely forgot. I need to upgrade my card to 6. Oh, idiot me. Alright, we're going to have to start sacrificing our peeps. And we have to wait till that's over. Oh my god, we're going to be cycling this forever. But that's just the price we pay. Because I can use our headquarters to turn my followers into slaves. In fact, I got a great idea. Why don't you, since I like you, go search for victims for me to sacrifice. Good grief. Great enough dream about my enlightenment. Yeah, we got to go through all that. I forgot, completely and utterly forgot. I had other things going on. Ugh, here we go. We're going to be, this like is going to be forever, and we may have to just do this the long way again. I don't know, unfortunately. Erg. Got exactly what I need, but I'm not sure I can keep it. That's just how life is sometimes. Now, let us see what else we can do. Let's keep this open for now. Alright, so, you get in there. Should I decide to dedicate myself? Yeah, we're going to do this. Should have done it some time ago. Dedicate or... Alright, so we need to take lore. Fine. Lights dedication. Let's do it. We do the dedication first. Then we need victims. The intuition challenge. We've got the glimmering still there. Teresa's here. Fortunately, I was so concentrated on doing that because I have 15... I can do this with the sunset, right? Because I have 15-point influence. I have 12 points with her as the caster, and I have 10 points to the lore. And I completely bonked it because I forgot to upgrade this card first and then sucked 6 people's souls out of their body. God, you can get so lazy with this when you are successful, you know? Alright, so overlook place, not what I'm looking for. Remember, every time you find somebody else that whose mind I can devour, I will not eat one of you. Consider that to be your incentive. Again? Incentive, I said. Incentive! Find me a minion. So I can turn them into a prisoner. Aha, okay, you're doing fine. Ah, there we go. I do not care precisely who it is. Good, it's some thug. Nobody will miss them. Alright. So the Chana, keep it going. Yeah, this is going to be a juggling and a half thing. Oh, fuck, forgot to pause, which is going to screw things up even more. It's almost like I want to fail. Keep the game going longer. I'm fairly certain, however. I dedicate myself... Okay, so first of all, I've spoken the words. Each other hour has its color, but color exists only where there's light. I will go where there is light. That will bleach me to glass. I advance a step towards terrible ascension. Dedicate myself to the pursuit of a higher being. I must see beneath this skin, whatever the cost. This makes enlightenment victory possible. It must be a true initiate of the Mansis. I need to work with the lantern aspect to allow the watchman to see me. Alright, so... With that, since, of course, work is a verb... Whoops, I grabbed that one. A great work. Fulfillment is... Okay, so we need Stag Door. We need a Merciless Mansis point. Alright. Blinding Key. The right is the key which allows the watchman's gaze to enter me. I will be changed forever. Let's get this knocked out. Since we'll be dopely juggling this long enough to be able to pull it off. Who knows? Who knows? We should have done it earlier. God damn it. It was on my to-do list. You see, despite him not adding anything, the library also covers that one. Alright, so, professional muscle, great. You stay there. I need more. Let's see. Though I should really be careful about that. Oh, another dread? One? Oh, good grief, get drunk. My god. So much work in being a cult master. It's just like, work, 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 work. All the time. You know, as I'm playing with time, trying to keep this light bolt fresh. So the China is like going to sure bill me a lot. Alright, so we need to put you in a cage. as soon as we get this done. Well, actually, all we need to do is keep a fresh supply of victims out, and we'll be fine. I mean, I don't need to cage him until I actually need to eat him. Alright, so what we got. The rite is complete. The marks of the watchman are upon me. The first mark is what I have. The second is what I have done. I expect my body, I'll find the third. My hungers have been refined too. Meaning we currently have level 3 mark. We need level 6. We need to devour 6 souls. If we're very efficient about this. You will be the first, and we have to wait until we get to the right section. Alright, so yeah, in that case, what we should do is take the avid disciple and have them continue to look for more and more fresh meat for me to devour. Because that way I don't have to turn on my own people, and that's just rude. It's rude to eat your own people. They're useful to you. Really bad for morale, too. Really short. What am I talking about? Contentment. Great. Now... Shifty woman. Get the job done. Okay, so the reason I would be... You know, the thing is, I've got so much money, it does not matter. We can have an entire crowd of disposable minions, and it will not matter. Just need to have the headquarters free, which means we can't combine a lot of lore, unfortunately. Alright, so... Yep, Vagabond's map gives us level 12. We want a level 14, I believe. Or is that what we need? Yeah, level 12... Lone and level sands, it's Egypt. Yeah, we need Among the Evening Isles, which is level 14. Ugh. Gonna take a while to get there. We'll put these two forbidden epics together, for example. They need intuition, lore. I can make a 10 without having to use my headquarters, so long as I have both an erudition and a now the thing is, I know for the next 64 seconds. Let's let that pass for a moment. And then alright. Boom. Okay, so we got another restlessness coming, which is exactly what we need in order to be able to do this. So, what we need to do is once we get through with the travel verb, we can throw together the reason, get the erudition out of the way. Although I really should be looking at those hardcore books that I just, put a lot of effort into getting into. Teresa's gone, which means we'd have to resummon her anyways. Light and Skull's erudition, which, ironic. Just started getting that, and now we're here doing it again. Where are we at? 39 seconds. We may not pull this off, which is why I'm simultaneously continuing to work towards level 14 of the map. Okay, so alright, so we have 2 victims now. I'm going to take the professional muscle first, because men go first. And yeah, we've got the headquarters. So what we want to do, I'm going to put him... How do we do this again? Oh, we have to talk to him. Shit. It's not going to work then. The 10 seconds off of that. And yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to pull this off. So we're going to have to switch back to original one. So close. So close. But right now, we'll concentrate on getting Sheev up to level 6 and keeping him there with a steady supply of victims. And hopefully dealing with the consequences of the extra notoriety while we trying to get another one of our... up to level 4 over here. Now, there's another way to do this. If I take the Noonstone and I gift it to Slee, because I don't like Slee as much, he'll become an 11. 11, 15, and 10 will go together. So we should be able to pull that off. So, should have done that earlier as well, but let's get Slee prepared for sacrifice by giving him the Noonstone to give him up to 11. Okay? And meanwhile, let's see what we do here. I don't know if I can do for a job right now. Okay, so... Teresa's resting. I can't resummon her. So, yeah, I guess we just do this. Boom, do that. And like I said, we're not going to make it this time, I'm afraid. Not unless we're really lucky. Alright. Shifty Woman's still available if we want to put her in a cage, which she usually charges extra for. And I really should have paid attention to my own board because there's another edition already there. Ah. Oh, that's right. We got that by accident. Okay. Get the glimmering going, then we can combine the lore. Okay, so this is where we need to eat somebody. So let's make this quick, shall we? Alright, so I believe... Talk with Sulichana, but what we need to do now is we need to talk to the Shifty Woman. Or do we do this? Talk. Interrogate. Okay. Betray and imprison. There we go. So we can have a victim for me to feed on. Okay. And there she goes. A time alone in a quiet room with a living mind. That's all I need. It's all I need. Find me another victim quickly. You've used this one up. Alright, cool. Notoriety's in play. We all know who has to take care of that. And let's see. Mirror Glory. Yep, we're going to let the light go. It was an idea. If I had been properly prepared, we could have pulled it off. But we don't need to... Next time we do so, we won't need to summon Teresa. Because... I got 2 erudition as well. Because I'll have Slee over here. That is my victim. You'll be my victim. All the time. Meanwhile... Might as well... Keep going the low road. It's so close yet so far. Also, we'll need to repair the mirror. Yeah, there's that. We got a lot of things we got to do at this point since we're in endgame. Now, do we need anything else? Well, actually, I could use quite a bit of... We need to... I got too focused on the light. I got too focused on a quick ending. That'll get you every time. Every time. Never try to go too fast. You will burn yourself out real fast. Alright, so we've got a restlessness coming. Just a straight up restlessness this time. Meanwhile, combine these two, the Forgotten Epics. We should be able to do so since we now have a Glimmering and an Erudition. There we go. And we have our headquarters available. We need a victim. So of course, I must remind you. You better get one this time around. Or one of the new guys goes. Yeah, there's 4 pawns over there trying to look inconspicuous. But they look yummy to me. Alright, so, hireling. Excellent, excellent. There, that was a motivation. Okay, so let's be quick about this. Get rid of the notoriety or don't. There we go. Okay. Oh, restlessness. Okay. Nothing, unfortunately. Oh well. Boom, decay that back. Go to here, go to here. We'll go... Eesh, restlessness. Alright, so... Let's one pop and drink it out, or... Yeah, let's just fire it into Victor's head. Alright, so... We could use this too. 10 points. Might as well use it for something. But no, we gotta use the restlessness first. Alright, so... Let's grab that, throw it into place. Knowledge challenge has been activated. Actually, we've got time. Let's just do it for this the old-fashioned way. And, well, that you did your thing. You're great. Good boy. You got... Yeah, 10 seconds. You don't have 10 seconds. Oh, you do have 10 seconds, because this will come around and open up again. So, yeah, let's keep the talk verb open with our new peep. Alright, hi. Hi, shifty woman again, huh? You know, I hate to say this, but we're kind of playing into the disposable sex worker trope. There you go. Ah, there you are. And, yeah. Let's not try to think about this too much. They're serving a higher purpose. Me. Alright, Clavette. I need you to cover up another woman's mysterious disappearance, alright? You know how to... You know the drill. Got him, a monster. Alright. Erudition, and we are up to the 5th mark. The light may leak out where the skin is bruised or frayed, and those skin's gonna hang loose. I mean, I'm pretty sure she covered it up with makeup. You're glowing. Well, yes, that's a new skincare expression. I really can't recommend it, however. It's rather strict. Comes down to it. We'll keep going. Anyways. Okay. Hold together. Just hold together. Don't let the detective find out about what we're doing with those women of the night. Ah, a couple of glimmering. Great. Here, just, like, get in there. It'll be level 10. Then we're going to need to have a prisoner. I mean, this is all just adding up the workload, as it were. All right, we should probably do our job. Pause. Right, boss. Almost late. Sorry, had to apply some extra makeup. Yes, I'm glowing. I'm glowing. I know. Why does everybody focus on that? Oops, I have to wait to see to make sure they draw a random one. Okay, so. Nope, just another strange place. Go for it. Get me another one. Need more. So much more. Alright, so. Did not work. Okay, so this one. Yeah, we're going to have to let that one decay a bit, because what I really want to do is I want to give Slee the Noonstone to give him to 11, so he can be useful to us as a sacrifice. It's, honestly, it's just an appreciation for your worth to me. Truly, truly it is. I like the fact that we happen to just generate this when we need it. The Force is with us indeed. And I'm surprised it's the first time I've used that statement. It's, like, incredible. I mean, I probably should have really should have come up earlier. Really should have. Alright, so. Don't even have to spend my cash. Just go ahead. Just had a really good day. Alright, so that's another level 10 one. Which should go here about. That one goes there. Really should just... Yeah, what I should do is just put them over here at this point. The cult scrap's at 2. This is at 6. This is at 10, right? So the next one up. And this is at 12. We definitely want the 14 one as quickly as possible. Slowly climbing the rungs, as it were. Okay, so we don't have... We could combine these two just using an... Erudition. Erudition barely can do it, because it needs 60 seconds. Okay, so let's pull it off. And work our way up. Further and further. Further and further. Rising higher and higher. All of that knowledge. All of it. Plus, of course, our cheat card back here. Level 5. Okay. And we do not have that coming, which is good. Oh, probably should just keep this going. Go. More money. We need to buy more entertainers. That's exactly what we're doing. I have no idea what happened to that woman officer. Just paid her. Got it. So this Slee's now at 11, which means basically we don't risk him. We're going to put him up here to be sacrificed later. Clifton, you got all the duties. Sorry. Meanwhile... That's not even coming up yet. Alright, so. Let me guess. Who'd you find? Oh, another random thug. Okay, so we'll just let that one stand for the moment until we need to get another one. Let's see. Anything else that we might want to do? Study. Yep, not really. Always something. Anyways, no, of course I got something I want to do. How silly of me. Alicia, you're my girl? Fix this. We're not going to do so until we got level 6 to open it up, just in case we get that blaze of light again. The, God's O-face. Ugh, good lord. Combine those together, make it an 8. Meanwhile, see if we can grab another 8 while we're here. We get lucky. Do you feel lucky, punk? Well, do ya? Wrong film series. Anyways. I had a vision of getting to the end quickly, and no, I wasn't prepared. I didn't do the work. You must do the work. Okay, we're in trouble. Yeah, there's no way I can get rid of this in time. Oh well, I was really messed up here. We may have to hold off on our sacrifices. That's just not doable. All right, Spintra up and running. Yeah, okay. They've traced her to us. The Jedi, don't particularly like. Oh no. Oh well. Tell me I got a glimmering going. Out of that huge sphere of glimmering. Ah, things are getting out of control again. Breathe deeply, Sheev. Your anticipation got ahead of you, and that's just not pretty. Not pretty at all. At all. Yeah. I think the world's telling you need to slow down a little, Sheev. Just breathe in, breathe out. You can get the level 14 lore, and that will do you. Just need to concentrate, work your way doing for it, okay? We're all going to be okay, Sheev. Well, no, you're going to be okay, and a lot of other people are going to suffer horribly, but yeah, there we go. Now, we can use the mirror if we want. First of all, yeah, we need to focus back down on the grind. It was a thought, Sheev, but still bulked. There we go. Still, I think, need to slow down a bit. I mean, you've got this investigation you've got to deal with now, which is really going to screw up your job if it goes anywhere. And you need to eat people. That's just not working. I don't see it working, Sheev. You can't do that, and you still need to eat people. So, yeah. All right. So, right now, we have to consider where we're going to go with this. If I really was hoping to do so, but I forgot completely to get this thing up and running in order to be able to do so. It's almost impossible to get Solar China to hold that thing long enough. But we can do is we have an ingredient, we have a tool, we have a lore, we have a follower, and I think all of that's going to add up. We've got 8, 12, 20, 31. Yeah, that's more than enough. But we do need, 31, 12, 11? Yeah, I don't think we can, actually. Most we'll be able to get out of this is going to be 10, 12, 33, which is 3 short, unfortunately. Now, obviously, if I tried to put 13, 10, and 12, that even wouldn't work. It's 35. So yeah, we need more. Whatever it is we need more. Combine these lores too to get up to 12. We have all of these, which aren't, unfortunately, the ones we need. So yeah, we had a moment there in which I think Sheev jumped the gun. But now we've got to do this over here. We've got to get rid of this evidence. Now, one of the ways we can do that is we can do a quick summoning. Of course. I think, what do we need? That and Grail. Going to try to get a spirit to do it for us. Meanwhile, bit of grind, bit of grind. Not a good one, unfortunately. Let's put this in usual order here. Okay. Now, we probably should get you. Whoops. Oh well. You do it. I completely forgot to do that. Alright, so yeah. Screwed that one up. So the question is, we need intuition. We need... Completely screwed it up because we could have used that for the... My mind splits. It unfortunately cannot track everything. So we're just going to have an average talk with her. And yeah, I didn't expect you to get anything done. Alright. Meanwhile, still holding back on that. Okay, so we need this, we need this, we need this. A little eager, probably, to get to the end of the game, and then, of course, you know what happens after that, right? I don't really care who it is, just hire it. We just need somebody disposable. Not there yet, but having somebody in their back pocket's good. Plus, the evidence will just continue to evaporate, although it's going to last a while. What the... Oh, God, a rebellious spirit, which means we got to send it back. Means we just let the evidence decay further, I guess. I don't know. Oh, and we're going to lose our job. Oh, gods. Worst day ever for Sheev. I mean, look at what's happened to us. Glimmering, there you go. Okay, so, first things first. Let's get these two together, because we don't have anything else to do at the moment. Alright, you take care of that. You... Nothing then. Well, we probably had a lovely dinner. Right then. We're going to get demoted. Beg for my job, tell them I'm having a rough time, had a really bad dream, or something. Anyways. There we go, another 8. We'll throw that in when we get these two together, and that... We'll start moving, yep, 2 and 2, and that should do it. Hopefully it's going to be a long trek, mind you, but we'll be doing it together. Well, I'm trying not to let my brain melt, because apparently I jumped the gun in my transformation a bit. Alright, so, professional muscle, the thug, no one will miss you, as I like to say. And yeah, restlessness is out, which means we're just gonna do our usual. Fire it into Victor's head. Got my job back. Alright, diligence. Get the real job back. Not really super keen, but it's a living. And Coruscant's expensive. Excellent, Victor. You joined the book club. Alright. Save the other upgrades when we need them to get rid of restlessness. Okay, and professional muscle will last a little bit. 84 seconds. Yeah, we're not going to need him. He'll just disappear. Just want these victims on retainer. Actually. Intuition. Excellent. Getting messy over here. Game's trying to mess up my feng shui. Card shui? I don't know. What would you call it? Alright, so, again, focus. Alright, so, aha. Excellent, excellent. Get that normalized. Alright, so, we've got our extra hours back. We've got 90 seconds before we have to deal with that, but right now, we're going to try it again. It's pretty easy to have a fleeting your turn now, since she screwed up. Fleeting remembrance, one of the easiest ones to get. Alright, so 46 seconds. Again, keep drilling forward. Alright, blinking in the light. Okay, so again, we're only running 2 wheels at the moment, so we can keep track of things. We don't, especially that evidence. Uh-oh. So we have a problem. Do I let myself slip one? Because we have the evidence here. And we don't know how long it's going to take. Yeah, it's going to be 368. Having him, like, drop a mark is bad. It's not terrible, but it's bad. Now, what may happen is that we may have to, at some point, just eat all of our pawns. Including the Avid Disciple, unfortunately. Or I might take Leo first. Or Victor, at least. And then we're just going to have to, be ready with the, once we get to level 14, once we get the ritual, the incalcitrant ritual, which will allow us to put 5 together. But, you know, little by little, we'll get there. Yeah. Guess we just keep the fuel going. Wait, not the mirror, you idiot. Grab that one. Alright, just go. Alright, so we're definitely going to have a fascination problem too, but we don't have a fascination trap coming up. We should be fine. Oh boy. Yep. So I'm not just going to randomly, Forbidden Epic, there we go. I'm not just going to randomly, as it were. Yeah, we may just have to sacrifice our pawns once we have everything in play. It's not ideal, unfortunately. Boom. Alright, so what we need to do... The hell did you go, anyways? Put you here, I think, and start, and the evidence here. Alright. Okay, 70% chance they can get rid of the evidence for me, which then will allow us to open up and start getting our victims again. Meanwhile, don't lose your job again. That's bad. Okay, so we had a high point, now we're at a low point. Oh god, this is going to mess with us. Yeah, we won't, however, consume the card entirely, because that would truly suck. It would make this game a lot harder if it did that. Nobody mod that, by the way. Nobody mod that. Nobody needs that. Okay, Forbidden Epic. Yep, we definitely have enough raw material here that we can get up to, I think, up to level 14, once we can just have the patience to combine all of them. Okay, so. Alright, so, got the glimmering. So what we need now is we need to combine these two level 8s. Yep, And we're down to luck level 4. Suckage. Alright. Okay. Keep moving. Take these little slide backs and then we keep moving afterwards. Tampering with the records. Come on, Spirit. Pull it off. Pull it off. 70% chance. And boom, we did it. Okay, we can start looking for victims again. Alright then. Who? We just sent in a chaos spirit to erase computer records, and I'm shocked if that's not actually happening with the real occultists these days. Now, what do we got here? Do we need anything? Do we need to summon anything? I don't think so. I think we're just going to go to work. Just like keep our head down. Try not to get associated with that. The evidence has disappeared, but I'm pretty sure the Jedi are suspicious of us. Alright, so have a disciple. Now, we probably should finish these up so we have them. We'll do that next time around. Okay, you want to try it again? Go. Well, it is possible to use a Grail follower to get victims. It doesn't really work out that well because they get a notoriety when you get the victim because you kidnap them, and then when you imprison, it's a second notoriety. That's just expensive in reputation. Alright, knowledge. Might as well use it while we got it. Keep the bookstore in case we actually do need to imprison somebody rapidly. But, you know, I'm not going to go out of my way to make the actual Air Edition. Alright, so. There we go. There we go. I got here. Oops, oops, oops. Use our vast wealth to hire someone as a potential sacrifice. Alright, there you go. Alright, cool. Oh, 5 point key knock lore there. Okay, so yeah, healthcare again it is. And yeah, let's just take care of our obligations. Clean them out as you would. Intuition, throw the glimmering in. Boom, we'll have that level 10 shortly. Then we combine the 10 and the 12, 10 and the 10, then the 12 and the 12, and then we're going to have what we're looking for, which will be the level 14 vault, which we're going to have to, we'll probably be able to master pretty easily. Aha! Finally got that aha moment, as it were. Was it Archimedes, I think, who was supposed to have actually coined the phrase when he figured out displacement of water, when he realized that when he got out of the bath, the water went back down. No, I'm not kidding. That's supposedly how it all happened. I don't actually know if that's the case, actually, but it's a good story. Not even that good of a story, really. We come right down to it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Blinking the light. Now we're going to get that. It's just going to take time, unfortunately, even though we have all the resources to be able to get what we want. Now, yeah, we don't have to worry. Yeah, this dude over here is going to get to live because we don't need to eat his brain. Very zombie-like of us, you know? But we are going to hire his replacement. Again, we don't really care who it is. Alright, so the ambiguity is there. What we need to do now is get another glimmering, bring that up to 12, using the library, and move forward. Although, of course, per usual, let's see. The library, having the library inactive means I won't be able to make a prisoner. Oh, darn it. If I need to, which I do need to, unfortunately. Alright, so we get this one, we make a prisoner, and we suck their brains out. Alright, got it. You get there. You get there. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing here? Don't you dare move on me like that. Okay, get the Forbidden Epic. Get this. Boom. Just a glimmer of hope there in the near the beginning of the game, but nope, we're gonna have to drag on a bit more and do it the hard way. Okay, so fashion's up and running. Okay, we got the glimmering up. Oh, we hired the same guy. All right, cool. At least it looks like the same guy. In the meanwhile, we might as well just get this done for when the clock tolls for him. It tolls for him, not for thee. All right, so let's get this knocked out. Let's see, I believe, yeah, okay. Knowledge requires intuition. Lore does require... Yep, it will require illumination, so we will have to use the library after we capture this guy, which is why we had to use it then. Alright, cool. Now we've got this going, and the prisoner for us, we need Clavette to cover our tracks. Try to do better this time, sweetie, please. Pretty please. Go. Okay. Do. Okay. Put the reason back in. Alright. Just barely not keep our job, too. Alright. First, put this into place over here. Forbidden Epic. Level 8. 12, yeah. Need more. Need more! Need more lore. Well, we can definitely replace it, so it might be worth the... Well, what am I saying? Couldn't use it now, I wanted to anyways. Alright, so... Roll back into... Kind of like, yeah, came right a couple of hours sleep after the job. Alright, so... You should be back to level 5, your vitality... Yep, you're back to level 5. We'd have to get extremely lucky to be able to use an illumination. But, in the meantime... Clavette's going to try to get rid of that for us, which could be good. You don't have to worry about a prisoner quite yet. But, boom. Aha! Get me a minion to sacrifice if I need it. Deep breath. Alright, so she got rid of it. Good. We can do it again. That's good. That's just great. Alright, so... Have a disciple. You didn't get anything for me, unfortunately. So we'll just throw this in. Doves, you don't need a fascination. Yes! Vagabond's map. Now all we need to do is combine these two to the R14. Great. All the effort we just put into has just been nullified by a single act. It's amazing. Oh, fortunes come and fortunes go. There you go. Oh, wait. I'll need a spincher for that. I don't have it. Oh, well. You know what we're going to do? Take this out. Put in the Mirror of Day since we get review. Why don't you go work? Get a side gig going, alright? Boom. Put the funds in there. Alright, so. Sigh. Alright, so intuition challenge. Glimmering. There you go. Okay, keep going. Also, yeah, this plus this. Just make sure we got this going. Yeah, we got enough time, barely. And a reason card. There you go. Get that cycle going, because it's all cycles within cycles within cycles. Always. Boom. And I'm feeling content. Don't know why. Getting a little antsy myself in the real world, but we're hopefully going to have what we need shortly. Another victim for the pile. Ooh, who are you? Fortune teller. Okay. If you really were a fortune teller, you'd know what's coming next. Okay, so we've got this there, and we can now next take care of our needs for a Spintra, just in case. And keep job back in place. In play, and whatever you want to call it. Okay. And boom, she got us a bronze Spintra. Alright, cool. We can do this. We can do this. Well done. Alicia, well done. Well done. Get you there in a moment. Can't believe the self-solving problem. I really like her now. Okay. So once we have that up and going, let's see, don't have to worry about this quite yet. We have a level 5 marks going, and boom, blinking the light. Great. We're going to have to do it all over again, just to be able to get that. And it's going to have to be next episode, because we are coming on an hour, and that's usually where I stop, due to the fact that I deal with problems of processing and such. But, as you can see, I had a brief flash in the pan, but I wasn't prepared for it, and this is all about preparation, I'm afraid. All about it. This game, I mean... you have to have all your ducks in order to be able to get this through. Now, I had all the numbers, but then I completely forgot I hadn't actually started the marks part, because the difficulty, you notice, is keeping the marks up and going. So I will be able to do so, probably. But even since we've been relatively lucky when it comes to for getting rid of our traces of our, shall we say, kidnapping of random citizens off the street of Coruscant for me to feast off their brain, all electrified. Yeah, yeah. Was he feeding off Mace Windu with that last thing about screaming about unlimited power? Because honestly, I didn't think Mace's mind would have been that much power. Anyways, this is Fantastic World, saying farewell from Lovecraft Country. Hope you enjoyed it, and of course, Book of Hours is coming after all this, and if you are watching this in real time, don't forget to vote for our next episode on the Wednesday slot once this one's over as well. Anyways, I will see you next time. Bye. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.